Having a lot of fun on this hump day. Aside from recess, lunch might be the best part of the school day. So during our back to school week, it's only right we take a look back at the classic lunch food, the sandwich.
Not to mention, August is also National Sandwich Month, so joining us to share the history behind the humble sandwich and to help us build a few of our own, we've got celebrity historian Raffi Andonian. Good morning.
Good morning, and I combined the two also. I got my university on there, back to school, and I wore my apron ready for the sandwiches. That's from my great-grandmother, believe it or not.
Wow, I love this.
Yeah, got both
Still in
things
great
combined.
shape.
It is, I know.
So as our celebrity historian, how did the sandwich get started?
Well, a lot of people know the story of the Earl of Sandwich
Yes.
in England, and it is true that we call sandwiches sandwiches. By the way, let's go ahead and make some if you like. Make your favorite
All
sandwich
right.
from what we
I
have.
put the lettuce wrap near Kristen because I know she would go for that. You put the tortilla
That's
near
right.
me.
That's
Oh,
right.
you
Now,
knew,
but
Raffi.
it is true that the Earl of Sandwich is the reason we call sandwiches sandwiches. But he did not invent the sandwich, which is a
he
myth.
didn't.
It did not. In fact, he did go, for example, to Turkey and other regions, and so the Mediterranean, Middle East, and he encountered flatbreads, which here we have the tortilla, right? Now the tortilla was not over there, but it's flatbreads, and flatbreads were common in the Mediterranean and Middle East.
Yeah,
so he got that
'cause they're
idea,
easy,
came
yeah.
back to England, and in England they make loaves of bread. Remember, they don't have sliced bread yet.
Nope.
And with that loaf of bread, he tried to recreate it. So that's how you get the
the
sandwich.
flatbread?
The way we think about it with that bread. That's right.
This
Believe
is
it or
like
not.
the story of
But-
Passover
That's
here.
right. That's right.
Did the bread have time to rise?
So it starts with the flatbread, moves over to the loaf, if you will. But Earl of Sandwiches really loved it. That's why we
You
have
get
the
so many
sandwich.
sandwiches.
Yeah. Now, how about here in the United States? Let's go to some other sandwiches.
Yes.
How about the PB&J? I see you making it.
PB&J is what I am
Oh,
making.
and see, I like the crunchy peanut butter. I see you got the creamy. I like the crunchy peanut butter, but I forgot my bread. Hang on, we got to get this. Now, what's interesting about the PB&J is, this connects very much to school, is when peanut butter was first getting popular, and the PB&J was being marketed, it was marketed to school kids as an easy sandwich to pack and go to school with, and inexpensive. And believe it or not, peanut butter was being marketed as a like a health food. And so, you know, William Harvey Kellogg of Kellogg's cereal?
Yes.
He was marketing with celebrity endorsements, calling peanut butter a health food because it's a meat alternative, high in protein, has a good fats, it's filling. So then it was turned around and marketed to school kids, hence why it's so popular as a school lunch, if you will. Now, I like it crunchy. Obviously, you like it creamy. There are different ways that you can do this, but one of the key pieces of technology to make it popular was the partial hydrogenation to make it shelf stable. And we just talked about it, sliced bread, because sliced bread comes out in the 1920s, makes it a lot easier to make a PB&J when you have sliced bread. Now, I'm going to be an animal over here, and I'm going to use a spoon for my peanut butter, because that's how much peanut butter I like on my sandwich.
Like me. You're like me.
I like it really heavy. It's like, you know, it's like if you were making a ham sandwich, I like a lot of meat on there.
Like half and half jelly, half PB, and I am good to go.
Now, what about the lettuce over there?
I can do a lettuce wrap,
All right,
too.
Put some lettuce on there. Now, you know where the lettuce wrap concept comes from.
Oh, no,
It was very common. Let's say we're making we're going to have some leftovers here. Look at all the meat that we have here.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow, when we have leftovers, it was very common in the 19th century to get the leftover meat and cheese, wrap it in lettuce, and have it as kind of like this leftover, you know, put together.
So it's not like a health thing? It was actually just like a leftover thing?
It was just a leftover thing. Now, so it was kind of like a, you know, like a easy meal the next day. It later became more of a, you know, a fancy sandwich, if you will, when we added tuna to it, because these women would shop in the stores, and they knew how to make salads. So tuna was marketed as throwing into that salad, but tuna was kind of a more expensive meat before it was canned. And so as a result, it became a more delicacy. So then the tuna salad sandwich came out, and that is seen as more sort of fancy as a result, even though the original lettuce wrap is really much a leftover sandwich.
Leftovers.
Yeah, so it evolves over time.
Is a hot dog a sandwich or not? You're the historian.
I say
Let's end this debate
I'm
right
going to
now.
say it is because it's my favorite. However, the Hot Dog and Sausage Council people say it is not because it is so
its
special.
own thing.
But
It's its
I
own
think they're a little arrogant, though. The reason they say that is because they say it's like calling a Dalai Lama just a guy. And I'm like, all right, come on, let's not get. So they're saying the hot dog is a Dalai Lama sandwich, so it's not just a sandwich. I'm not. I think the hot dog is an excellent sandwich and certainly purely American, just like the PB&J and just like the tuna salad wrap.
I'm going in for my PB&J.
All right.
This is all fun facts with Raffi right here.
Yeah, you can learn more about all of Raffi's clever imagination, everything that's in his wild mind on the website that you see on the bottom of your screen. Thanks, Raffi. Learned a lot today.
Everybody like cheers our PB&Js?
Hey, and I got a PB&H with honey.
And I got honey too, yes.
You put mayonnaise on his honey. I don't know about that one.